Hi there. Welcome to another episode of Cosmic Besties. This is your go-to space for deep, soulful conversations that should feel like hanging out with your best girlfriends. So whether you're a seasoned spiritual seeker or you're just dipping your toes into the mystical for the first time, this is your place where you can feel safe to expand your mind, spark your intuition, and hopefully make the unknown feel a little bit more like home. So I'm Kelly, and I'm here with Christy today. And we're going to talk a little bit about something that helps us take care of ourselves. So, Christy, tell us more.
Hey guys, so first of all, excuse my voice. I'm getting over being sick. So if I sound kind of raspy, that's why. But yeah, Kelly and I thought it might be nice to talk a little bit about our evening routines and kind of what we do to wind down and make sure that we have a really great night's sleep. I'm really big on sleep hygiene. Like I don't like any light in my room. I have a red light that I use every night instead of like the normal like white lights, I guess, that you use in your lamps. And I do a meditation every night with Reiki in order to clear out my energy from the day and shield myself just so that I'm like centered and not hanging on to all of that like energetic baggage before I go to bed at night.
Yeah, I love that. I'm similar. I have my own kind of routine. Like Christy, we try not to have we just have like soft lamps with non-LED light bulbs actually in the lamps. So one of the things I read is that the LED light bulbs are really meant to help keep us feeling awake and energized. So we made the switch a while back to go to the old school light bulbs in our lamps in our bedroom, and it has been entirely worth it. The other thing that we have done recently is we invested in really nice linen sheets. So for the longest time, like we would use, Egyptian cotton and stuff like that. And so I know that they're a little bit on the pricier side, but it's been really interesting to see how well we sleep with the linen sheets compared to like a flannel or a cotton sheet.
Well, linen's supposed to like keep you cooler too, temperature wise. So
Yeah.
that probably helps. Yeah, we switched to like the red lights in the bedrooms for the same reason. I heard that like the normal lights that you use throughout your house are just really disruptive towards that circadian rhythm. So I've
Hmm.
been making like a conscious effort to try and like not have like the bright lights on. Like we'll use candlelight sometimes. It's really cozy, especially like in the winter when it's so cold and dark out. But I also, something I do, and I do this in my kids' rooms, and I also do it in my room. So if you have kiddos that get like nightmares a lot, try putting a smoky quartz right next to their bed. It absorbs any kind of like negative energy, and it also just promotes a restful sleep. So that's something else that you guys can try if you're having a hard time like quieting your mind, or if you have kids that are up throughout the night. Try smoky quartz and see how it works.
Mm. That brings up a good point. And I think it's that like you got to be careful when you're setting up crystals in your rooms, especially those that you sleep in, because some crystals will keep you up all night or will, help you with things like astral projection or lucid dreaming. And then you'll just be spending your entire night on adventures and not getting that deep restorative sleep. So I recently did kind of a purge of a room trying to pull out the crystals that are not great for for a good night's sleep.
Yeah, maybe in the notes we can make like a list of crystals that are like Kelly and Christy approved for the bedroom, and then crystals
Yes.
that are maybe like use it in like your living room space or your kitchen. There are a couple crystals that are really great for your kitchen that we can add into, or I mean, that could be crystals could be a whole like other episode just
Oh,
because
it'll
there's
probably
so
be
much.
multiple episodes.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, we can do like a sweet short list of like must-have crystals for sleep, and then stuff to leave out if you're trying to get a good night's rest.
Yeah, yeah. I have a few selenite plates in our bedroom, which is actually where I'll like leave my jewelry to be cleansed overnight. But I found that placing them in certain spots, almost like making a crystal grid, has been really helpful as well.
Ooh, that's good to know. Yeah, I have selenite in my like entryway.
Yeah.
and then like sprinkled throughout like my main house, but I don't have any in my bedroom. So I like your idea of putting your jewelry on there because it's going to cleanse it throughout the night.
Yeah, so actually that's sort of my part of my, bedtime ritual. Like when I'm coming upstairs for the evening to start getting the kids ready for bed, the first thing I do is I will go and if I'm wearing crystal jewelry, I'll go take it off and put it on the selenite plate before I start tucking the kids in bed and stuff like that.
Yeah. And I think another thing that you actually told me recently that I've been trying to implement in my like sleep routine is I know you and your partner don't have a TV in your bedroom.
Mhm.
So Patrick and I do, and part of our routine was we would like put the kids to bed and then go watch our shows in our bed together. And there is something that's like very nice about that. But I do realize and recognize on the nights when I'm not like falling asleep to TV, I sleep so much deeper and my dreams are like more vivid. So I've been telling Patrick like let's just watch TV on the couch, and if I'm starting to fall asleep, I'll just go upstairs and I'll read my book for like 15 minutes, and I swear it's made such a big difference.
Yeah, yeah, it is such a powerful change. Yeah, I think like my kids have also asked like could we have a TV in our rooms and that's sort of a hard no for for
Yeah.
us for them.
Yeah, I think there's something about just like I don't know, I guess they talk about blue light being a
Yeah.
disruptor of like your circadian rhythm, but I also think like your brain, like when you're watching TV, even if it's something that's just like like I watch a lot of like Bravo shows,
Mhm.
and it's just kind of negative sometimes. Like the women are always fighting or the couples are always arguing. So like you're absorbing that right before you go to bed, which is why I think it's so important to clear your energy before you go to bed because you don't want any of those kind of like energetic attachments or like heaviness, no
Yeah.
dense energy. And if you're watching something that's like, even if like you're not being involved in like the drama, but if you're watching something that's dramatic,
Mhm.
you're unintentionally absorbing that energy into your energetic field. So I think just either being really conscious about what you are watching before you go to bed, maybe something that's like, something like this, like an uplifting YouTube video, or watching like, something really calm and like
Mhm.
peaceful, um, is okay. But save those like Love is Blind and all of those shows that we love to binge for like either the daytime or maybe like an hour or two before you go to bed.
Yeah, I love that advice. Yeah, we have implemented a similar change. Like we'll watch a lot of like Dexter or shows
Yeah,
that are just not great to be thinking about right before bed. So
yeah.
try to watch those and separate it from sort of the bedtime ritual. And yeah, it's been really helpful. I think for actual sleep, I love how you said you take some time to read. So you do the TV downstairs and then come up and read. So for me, I also do something similar. I try to whatever I'm gonna do, like I'll do, but then once I'm in the bed, it's reading or, talking with my partner or sometimes I'll just do a little bit of meditation. So I'll put on some, solfeggio frequencies or really like calming meditative music. Or I also sometimes use the Calm app. But I'll do one of those things that really just gives my mind and body the opportunity to wind down from the day. And that's been really helpful for me.
Yeah, because it's calming down your nervous system too, which is like setting you up for sleep. I do that with my youngest, he's 10, but he still like gets bad dreams, hence like the smoky quartz like right by his pillow. Um, and so we do something similar. We use the Soak app and they have frequencies that are like made for specific things. And so there's one that's called Sleep Well. And so we will listen to that before he goes to bed. And I swear, like it puts you almost in like a trance. um, so that can be a powerful like tool to use too, those like frequency music or just even just like the actual frequency will kind of put you in that meditative state and get you ready to rest.
Yeah, we don't have that app, but I do have like some frequency tuning forks. And so if the kids are having a really hard time winding down, I'll have them hold one and then just feel the vibration. And that again, it, like can almost put them in a bit of a meditative state. It's interesting how quickly something like that like actually takes effect.
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, if any of you have ever done a sound bath, like you probably know exactly what Kelly's talking about. Like you feel the vibrations in your body, and it just certain frequencies and sounds are going to make you feel more relaxed, more centered. And it really, I mean, try it because it's crazy how quickly it works.
One thing I think I've told you this before, Christy, I can't remember, but like my daughter is very intuitive, and one of the things she will have me do before bed is she wants me to like gently rub this part of her arm.
Mhm.
And this part of your arm has a lot of reflexology points, and it's really connected to your heart chakra. And so it's really like calming. So I was talking to some friends who know a little bit more about reflexology, and they were saying that, oh, she must just intuitively know that that will like calm her body.
That's so cool. Oh my gosh, I love that. I'm gonna be like, Patrick, rub my arm. That's awesome. And that she like picked up on it too. She just that's a I don't know, like if we can teach our kids anything, it's to like trust your body because your body knows. So it's
Yeah.
cool that she's so young and she already has like figured that out.
Yeah, I think our kids know so much more than we do, right? It's just we don't tend to always listen to them and we write it off as, oh, you're just being a kid or oh, you just want attention or whatever, but that's not really it. So we can actually learn a lot by paying attention to what they're paying attention to in their bodies.
Yeah, definitely. Um, so I think Kelly and I were, we talked a lot about like sleep hygiene. So like the crystals, the trying to reduce like the bright white light. Um, we talked about what else? Oh, like I said, the reflexology, uh, sound frequencies, and just
One
yeah,
more
what?
thing though. The
Okay.
number one thing that I want people to do, because it messes with your frequency while you sleep, is if you have your phone, so many of us use our phones as our alarms. If you have your phone in your room overnight, you must turn off the Wi-Fi. The 5G Wi-Fi will throw off your sleep and your body more than anything else. So think about it at night, your body is like a giant battery trying to recharge. And when you leave the Wi-Fi on your phone, it's like not allowing that to happen. It's like messing with you. And so if you have to have your phone in your room, make sure you turn off the Wi-Fi. Sorry, I remembered I
That's
wanted to say that
okay.
earlier and I totally forgot.
That's really fun. That's a good point. I'll like just put your phone on like airplane mode or something.
Yeah.
Because you'll still like I had my phone on airplane mode and we had tornadoes the other night and your phone will still go off.
Mhm.
But yes, like good sleep hygiene. So just like you would take a shower at night to kind of like wash the day away, there's Reiki and meditations that you can do to clear the energy away from the day so that, like Kelly said, you have this lightness about you and you're not heavy when you're going to sleep and you're able to sleep deeper.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I think we're going to do a little meditation. Should we do it?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm ready.
So this is one that I do every single night. I incorporate Reiki into it, but you certainly do not have to. Just close your eyes and visualize what I am saying. And as Kelly has said before, if you are not a visual person, just go with your feeling. What does it feel like? That's just as powerful. So everybody find a comfortable seated position and close your eyes. So why don't you start by taking a deep breath in through your nose and releasing it out. Take another deep breath in through your nose and release it out. Take one more deep breath in through your nose and let it all go. In your mind's eye, I want you to imagine a violet flame surrounding your entire body. This flame will clear out any energy from the day that has attached itself to you. It will clear out any kind of heavy tension, just allowing it to surround you in a 360 from head to toe, front to back. And imagining little hooks that are on your body, allowing those hooks to unhook themselves from you and allowing the violet flame to absorb them. What you're doing is you're releasing anybody's energy that has attached itself to you throughout the day. And now I want you to invite the violet flame in, imagining it going in through your skin, past your bones, into your body, allowing it to fill up every inch of space inside of you, pouring the violet flame into your organs, into your cells, moving all the way up into your brain, swishing it around as if it's this energetic car wash, clearing up any dense energy. And now I want you to imagine there's a waterfall of white light above the crown of your head, allowing it to open and release and spilling down over your hair, over your skin, over your entire body, opening your crown and allowing the white light to flow down through you, past your brain and your third eye, moving it down into your throat, moving it down into your heart, filling up your entire space in your heart, all the way from the front to the back. Moving the white light lower into your solar plexus, that area just above your belly button, below your breastbone. This is where you leak power throughout the day. So send extra light here if you intuitively feel like you've maybe spent a lot of time around people or maybe have had an argument with somebody. Just allow the light to flow where it needs to flow. Moving down to your sacral, right below your belly button. And finally into your root, pushing the light through you, releasing any dense energy, any attachments that are ready to be released, release off you now. And let's take one deep breath in through our nose. Hold it at the top and let it all go. Okay, when you're ready, you guys can open your eyes. So it's a little meditation you can do to just kind of clear the day away and then also send down healing light to protect you and shield your energy throughout the night.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, it's really simple.
Yeah, if that feels like a lot, work your way up. Like,
Mhm.
I think one of the things that I have told my kids to do is when they're in the shower at night, just say, I use the water to wash away all negativity. And so, like, I'm trying to like ease them into being able to sit still for something like a meditation.
Hmm. No, that's awesome. Yeah, you could definitely do that too. Just imagine like the water from the shower is that white light, just kind of just like you clean yourself off in the shower, you got to clean your energy off too.
I love that so much.
Yeah, and you guys will sleep so well, I promise you. And if you are attuned to Reiki, like one, two, three, how, wherever you are in your journey, as you're imagining like the light going through the different chakras, you can then like be moving your hands in those areas to kind of like even add more energy back in.
That's so cool. Well,
Yeah.
I appreciate you sharing that. I do have a mantra to like call your power back, but I've shared that on my own social media, but maybe I'll share that here on a future episode. You can use
Yeah.
it anytime, not just for a bedtime ritual. But similar to Christy, it's a practice that I do when I feel like I've been in a space where there's too much other energy or people taking my energy.
Yeah, it's so important. I mean, I don't think people realize like how much of themselves they leak throughout the day.
Yeah.
Um, so I think that's why it's important to like imagine like those fish hooks, like is what I imagine people's energy is that is attached to me. So literally just imagining it coming off and then calling your power back, that's gonna like recenter your soul into your body, so that you are fully prepared to go to bed at night.
So cool.
Yeah.
Well, we hope you'll try out the little meditation that Kirsty did. And if you try it out, let us know how you feel afterwards. Drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, and let us know what like if you have different crystals that you use in your room at night too.
Oh, yeah. Then I can add more to my list.
Yeah, me too. All right, you guys have a wonderful night's sleep, well rested.
Good night, everyone. Sweet dreams.